Hello. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? Are you getting there? All right, my wife's checking. Can you hear me? Okay, good. It's working. Oh, thank goodness. Good morning. Oh man, that was annoying. What the heck is up with that? Okay. Let's see if I can actually do this. I'm gonna finish up some Raptors tonight. That is the plan. Hopefully it'll be fun. There we go. Okay. Let me turn up the microphone. Turn the music down. There. Maybe that's better. Okay. All right, now I can at least get back to it. Get these guys done. Ugh. This is the end for these dudes. I just have decals, basing, varnish, and that's it. So let's get started on that. I need my micro set, micro saw. Gonna need matte varnish. It's there. What else? How long did that take me? Almost an hour. That stinks. Okay. So first thing is first. These are my crappy brushes that I don't mind. Oh wait, oh yeah, messing up with. So we gotta prep all the areas. We're just doing shoulder pads and then a knee pad. Ooh, camera's tracking. Hopefully it won't go too crazy. So Windows updated and did something crazy with my computer, preventing audio from working right. It's very annoying. I blame Augie. She's a bad puppy. Last guy. I've got AI tracking on for some reason. It's not like it really needs to follow, but it will. All right. Let's do the Raptor insignia first. Should probably start from over there. Should probably close this up because chances are I'll knock it over. Get up. Scoot. I like the Raptors because they look like World War I American colors. Needed that. Oh, hey, Swifty. Swifty? Making Raptor Hellblasters. Yeah. Primaris dudes. Yeah. I'm finishing them up, putting decals on them, and gonna base them. Thank you. Just gotta wrap them up. Gotta put the decals, base them, and varnish them, and then they'll be all done. And if I get them done early enough tonight, then I'll move on to something else. Yeah. I could see that. They're just Space Marines, though. All right. From 40K. Have you played that? Or probably played Space Marine too, I imagine. That's a fun game. I make them for fun. I don't know. I don't think I would get rid of anything I painted. Also, I gave a couple to my nephews and niece, but nah, I like to keep them. Yeah, they're fun. It's nice and relaxing, you know. Just putting their chapter insignia on now, on the shoulder pads. These are weirdly enough the toughest like decals to put on them because the shoulder pads are curved, so it can be obnoxious. The other ones go on much easier. Yeah, I was working on them yesterday, so I did all the like prep work a couple days ago, and then the painting yesterday, which I took forever. Well, not forever. I think it's total like 15 hours work for these 10 guys, maybe a little bit more. What are you up to tonight, Swifty? Is that okay if I call you Swifty? Swift AE Nova? I wouldn't know how to say your name. I used to have an acquaintance online named Swifty in Warhammer Online. He played a witch elf. And he was grumpy all the time. Well, I'm alone again, I think. Oh, shoot. Should not let that drop. Four more. Oh, crap. Stay there. You're a special case. You're broken already. I must have hit it with the X-Acto knife wrong. Look at this. This is more interesting. Thank you. Now this. My paintbrush is not interesting. Well, who knows? Who knows what AI is like? All right. Don't look at that. Look at this. Over here. See? These things. Toss that sucker. All right, this last dude, gotta be careful. Oh, bugger. Good enough. Don't want it to tear. Now onto micro salt. Hey Sentai, how's it going? I am just working on some Hellblasters. Are you having a good night? Alright, stay there. Oh yeah? That's good. How many of those did you get with those start collecting sets? 3? I always go with the biggest strength, damaging weapon, because you can always punch small guys. So I think like the Bright Lance, that's the best one you can do. Wow, 3,000, that's pretty good. I don't know how many I have. I've got them over there on my shelf. Yeah, this coming week. Have you looked at the new changes? They got rid of all that, was it rune casting where you replace the D6s? But they got some really nice figures coming too. I'm very excited about it. All right, let me get some matte varnish out here. Yeah, I think you could abuse that a lot, the whole replacing. Well, if you had a Wraith Knight with those 2 really big guns they come with, you could do a lot of damage to people and they couldn't do anything about it. Because you could just go mortal wounds, kaboom, and they'd kill whatever you want. Oh. I've heard about other abuses of it. Anything that prevents people from playing the game is not a good rule. Here we go. How's that look? Let's see. Can't really see it in the camera. I've got too many lights, so it's too bright. Poop. Oh well. Well, maybe I'll turn off the lights here for a second. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, what's Eldrad going to do now? Oh, there, that turned out good. Okay. Eldrad, yeah, he's going to need completely new rules. Gotta finish these up. I think my next project is going to be Necron character models. Because I got a super cool 3D print of Trazen. I wonder what he's going to do. Have you seen any videos with him in it? Get these. Apparently, Warwalkers are supposed to get a big point reduction. So I mean, hey, with your start collecting, you should be pretty lucky. They're making them groups of 2 or 3, I think, for a discount price. I think they just have a whole bunch of them and they want to sell those models. Yeah, well, he was auto-include because you had to get him for getting 3 more fate dice, which was a 50% increase. And Guardians used to have a thing where they would farm it, I think, right? They could farm fate dice. If I recall correctly. All right, time to move on to fire support. Yeah, they were all really nice. They're just goofy looking. That was my only problem with them ever. They had really good stat lines. But I just did not care for their aesthetic. Two weapons, their choice. Yeah, they could fit almost any role. Oh. They're also fairly durable, if I recall. With their shields and whatnot. What? Stop it. I'm not a fan of vehicles that have open canopies. You know, even though I know they have shields and stuff over top of them. Like, did I show you my Invictor? I put a cockpit on top of my Invictor with some 3D printed stuff. So it's an enclosed cockpit. Let's see, micro set. I think I have my Invictor down here. I'll have to go get him. Let me go grab it. So here's the Invictor. You can see, let me turn off the light again. So he's got a cockpit. So it looks more like a dreadnought. Not quite as goofy. I like the stats of an Invictor, but I did not like the look of it. Put that sucker back. Ugh. My back's all sore. There we go. Okay. All right, next guy. Yeah, I mean, that's impressive. I'm a big fan of invuln saves. Yeah, I think that'd be right. Or made it like transparent, you know? Like it could still have just a plastic shield over it. Something like that. I don't know if I put micro set on that. Yep. Camera's looking at my dish. I've been really on a Necron kick lately, looking at all their stuff. They have some really nice units. There we go. Have you been playing anything lately? Played any 40K? Well, it's been super cold here. We've just been relaxing. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, usually Wahapedia is pretty quick to update when new codexes come out. I think they actually might have some of the updates already up there, if I recall correctly. Really, we're at 7. We're in New England, so but we're at 7 degrees right now. Should put this over here in case it spills. Yeah, we're in Massachusetts. There we go. These are going pretty quick. I may be able to move on to another project tonight. Knock on wood. So can you hear me okay and everything? Because I had some audio troubles early tonight. Like my microphone was not working at all, and it was in fact giving feedback in a very bad way. Cool, I'm glad. Very stressful. Like Windows updated and then went crazy. I tell myself, you shouldn't update unless something's not working right. But, yeah. That's cool. It was earlier enough, like I had a stream for all of like 5 seconds where I was like, oh gosh. Well, maybe a couple minutes. And it was giving some crazy noise. There we go. There's something about getting the insignia and everything on these guys. Oh, over here, look at this. The insignia and the shoulder pad stuff really helps it. Makes it look better. I was meaning to ask, I was going to ask people in the stream tonight, have you played a game called Soval on Steam? It's sort of a Warhammer fantasy roguelike thing where you build an army and stuff. But I was looking at it, the rules actually look kind of cool. Like kind of a streamlined Warhammer Fantasy rules. If you get a chance, take a look at it. It's like, do you remember those old battle reports from White Dwarf? It looks like you're playing that with the little like square icons of different things. If you zoom in, they've got little miniature pictures. But it looks like, you know, or if you've ever been to a military academy or things like that, it looks like representations when they try to, you know, tell you about a particular engagement. And it looks fun to play. I haven't had a chance to really dive into it. But I watched a few streams of it, and it seemed interesting to me. Yeah. Like I was going to message the developer. It's a small indie game. I was going to message the developer like, you know, do you have written rules for this? Because I would play this on tabletop. I need to remember to do that. Okay. I gotta flatten these decals. And then give them another dose. Before giving them microsol. What do you use for decals? Some people use that Tamiya stuff. I haven't had a chance to use it. I've got some right over there, but I figure I'm going to use this until it's gone. Oh, they really help. I really like them. Like my eyesight has gotten. Oh, painting is good first. Yeah, you're right. But I used to freehand things. Like they have text in books, you know, or scrolls, or like the names on things. And I used to be able to somewhat decently freehand it with tiny markers, those tiny pinpoint markers. But since my eyesight's gone, I cannot do that. So I use decals, and that really helps close that gap. So I can still get that look. Not as elaborate though, you can't do quite as much with decals. But at least they're clean looking. Have you decided on a craft world you're going to do for your Eldar? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. There's that one that gets caught in a warp that I was thinking about for when I finally get around to painting Guardians and things instead of Aspect Warriors. These are settling pretty nice and well. There we go. All right, should be good. Throw this away. Look at this. Come over here. No, over here. Over here. Now over here. Don't look at this. Doop. There. Warp spiders. Well, there's the ones there's a craft world that got lost to the warp, but they created like some sort of barrier or something, and Mogan Raw discovers them and rescues them, basically. And so I was thinking, and they have like this cool color scheme of a dark red with a sort of skull white head. And their shtick is that they're, like, all of their guys are good in close combat, even the Guardian, whatever. But I don't know if that has any game impact. I don't think they have any special rules or anything. But that's their shtick. Yeah, it's red color with a sort of off-white bone helmet color. Did my music stop? Where's my music? Yes. Altansar. Thank you. Oh no, I've lost where I was. Rewind the tape. Get this guy to make sure. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go over and do them all again. But I thought they had a cool lore thingy. Cool. I used to. My first army was Eldar Alatok. Just because it was very vibrant, blue and yellow and all. It's not bad. Bone white helmets or black helmets? Is there any particular reason for the difference? Over here. I'm putting the varnish on their shoulders. It's so nice when I'm doing stuff like this. I can ask y'all, like, you know, for lore stuff. It's so nice to have somebody to look it up. There we go. All right. Where's Ansar? Also wear the color black in honor of Mogan. Yeah. Mogan is like one of my favorite characters for it because, you know, I was an edgy teenager when I started collecting Eldar. Okay. have like 3 or 4 versions of Mogan Raw up on my shelf right now. His latest sculpt is really nice. But there's one a guy did. Yeah, there's a. Have you seen the 3D printed by 3D art guy? It's really nice. Let me get it. This is third party. Let me turn off the lights because it'll be easier to see. Be better. But that's 3D art guy. He did this. It's got all those cake cloaks and things. Yeah, it's such a nice figure. But I still kind of like the actual one from Games Workshop is a little understated, but it's nice. Let me see as I knock everything down on my shelf. Thing is about resin is it's so fragile. But the regular Mogan Raw is just so nice. I mean, that's a beautiful figure. It's so cool. So yeah, I was going to do that as the craft world for my Eldar, I was thinking. But for some reason that name doesn't stick with me. It doesn't, what was it, Altensar? Some reason that does not, like a Latok sticks with me. Yandon, Samehand. I think those are the main ones that stick with me. Yeah, seriously. Well, there's so many of their sculpts. Their modern sculpts are so nice. You know? I mean, they charge an arm and a leg for them, but they're still nice. All right. Now I have to put their squad markings on them. Don't want to mess that up. Chainzar is pretty cool looking, although that the new Warp Spider guy, he looks really nice. Let's see if I can get his. Keep that on his knee. Compress it a little bit. I think it's floating. All right, that's a little bit better. I mean, really, so many of the Eldar models are just very nice. Like the Avatar, the Incarn. Those are really nice models. Eldrad, he is really cool. So much detail on him, you can really get lost in the jewelry he has alone. All right. Let's get this knee. Keeps flipping the wrong side down. Okay. Aspect Warriors are I think they're some of the nicest figures, but the main thing I found about them is they give you a break from having to paint everything in one color, you know. Like if you've got a Laytok and everything's blue, you can go and do some Howling Banshees, do some Dark Reapers, do some Striking Scorpions, and you have a chance to just break out of that tedium. Like that's why I'm working on 2 projects with the Raptors, where like I can only take so much green, man. You know, and so I work on the Necrons, or I'll work on my Eldar. Well, sometimes if a model will strike me as interesting enough, that I'll just break out of it and just do that for the hell of it. Yeah, well, I mean, the Eldar, you can do so many different fun paint things with them. And Harlequins, there you go. For the first time, that was one of the first things I tried painting when I got back into the hobby, was a group of 3D printed Harlequins, and oh my god, they're the worst. They're terrible. I need to, like, it made me realize I need to up my paint game. They're table worthy, you know, they'll work on the table, but I look at them and I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. Fire dragons, yeah. The fire dragons are getting a big buff, apparently. They're being made to be on parity with eradicators. So they have like the 18-inch range now, or I think they might even have a 24-inch, depending on, they have a buff that they can take, I think. But 18-inch range Meltas is good. And something only the Marines had for a while. And whooping coughs, you know, or the swooping hawks. Their big thing back in my day was they could just fly over and they could drop melta bombs. And that was it. You didn't care about their las guns. It was all about the melta bombs. And what's his face? Baharoth? Oh, yeah, they can deep strike. I'm pretty sure they can deep strike. But Baharoth, he would drop 3, like in one after the other, when he'd fly over people. These guys I was pretty unhappy with when I started them, because I tried a different mixture of tone to you know, water, and I got them to a point where I was like, oh, this looks great, because you would get the deep dark tones in the crevices, and the surface would seem to be fine. And I was like, oh, that looks awesome, and I cleaned it up. And then it looked like they were perfectly crisp and clean. And then I came back in the morning and they had like puddles, digits, and I was like, where did those come from? Because they weren't on the model when I was finishing them. I'm just rambling. Really? I thought they should be able to deep strike. That's like their whole shtick. Well, you know, for the Imperial Guard Codex, they took out Tempestus Scion's deep strike, but then like added it back in with a notation or whatever. So once again, like the codex you're getting for Imperial Guard is a good bit flawed. That's kind of crazy if they can't deep strike. I will protest. Did you look at the new rules for that they have for Eldar? I looked at the Auspex Tactics. The video, Auspex Tactics video. And they basically get movement shenanigans. Where you get tokens where you can do weird movement things where you can like fire and move or advance and move, stuff like that. There we go. Okay. Last decal's in place. Now we got to compress a little bit. Squeegee these around. This is a little bit off center line. And it's going to have to stay there. That needs to be compressed too. That does not need to be compressed. That does. Infiltrate, deep strike. Oh. What makes the Dire Avengers tanky? I don't remember what the Dire Avengers do. They used to be able to shoot a whole bunch. Like, they'd shoot their shuriken catapult twice as fast. Oh, that's completely wrong. There's something always fun about any of the Aspect Warriors. Although I saw there are a couple that they don't use as much anymore. The Spectres, like the ghostly Spectre looking guys, and the Shining Spears. Alright, done with microset. Off to microsol. Let me wrap these suckers up. And then we can move on to basing. 5 fellows involved. Ah, interesting. But they don't have enough firepower to really make that cost effective, unless it's something like, you know, yeah, unless it's something that'll save you points or something. But one squad of Dire Avengers shooting is not much better than, you know, two squads is not much better than shooting one squad. Well, I guess it could be, you know, pinch, but it's not something you'll set out to do. All right. Yeah, yeah. A full Tin Man, and it depends on what their target is. Like if it was something that was going to threaten your points for that turn, like a 5-man infiltrator squad or something. With Asterman, yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe then. Exarchs used to be really tough, and now they're just sergeants. The Exarchs in 1st and 2nd edition were really, really good. They were like the equivalent of generals, stats-wise. All right, Matt Varnish. Oh yeah, so then okay, then that's a no-brainer. Then it becomes just a bonus. It no longer has the cost. So I mean, that actually pretty much doubles your shooting, which is what Dire Avengers used to always do. Yeah. I hate when I'm doing stuff like this and I see like, oh, there's something I need to fix. There's something I need to fix. I just want to get these guys done. Yeah, you really do. I mean, to make Dire Avengers... But then again, like, what's their points now? Are they 65 for a squad or something? Or squad of 5? They're not hugely expensive. 130 for 10? No, that's Guardians, maybe? I don't know. Probably will. But I mean, I say for Warhammer, I'm mainly here for, I'd say 70% painting stuff and the cool figures and 30% playing it. So the stats and the rules don't hit me too hard. Because like I've got like Astra Militarum guys that I was working on, 70 for 5. That's good. I was close. Like I have some Astra Militarum guys, and like I've got artillery pieces, and people have told me, "Oh my God, those pieces are now worth, you know, garbage." I'm like, they still look cool. All right, I need to brush off the excess varnish on these guys, and then I can get to basing. Yeah, Assermen, almost as good as 10 Dire Avengers. Did I miss? I think I missed that. Forgot to do that. Just got to get that excess varnish off before I add even more varnish to it. 255, that's no longer, yeah, that's an appreciable part of your army. That's like a dreadnought. Yeah, seriously. But I don't know, but then again, it's like you'd have all those cool figures. It also, you know what? It might be, see what different, detachments could get, what buffs you can give to Asterman. I bet there's something that you could really tweak them. And charge them, make their prices even more prohibitive. There we go. Okay. We're done with that. Done with that. I need this for basing. I need to dry this up a little bit. Alright, I need to get my base stuff. What do I need? Oh, this is my glue for glue. Glue brush. 30 points more, yeah. I mean, Mogan Raw by himself is really good to have. Let's see. All right. Rocks. Some grass. A little bit more grass. And what else do I want? I think that's it. Since these are just 28 millimeter, I can't really do too much. Oh, I need to get my glue. Put this away. Put this away. But then again, you want Mogan Raw and Dark Reapers for different roles. I don't know, actually, are Dire Avengers any better than Dark Reapers in hand-to-hand? So I'm thinking, and they might not be. They might just be kind of crap. Same. That's not good. Because Dark Reapers, their guns are just better. Although I guess they can't, move and shoot as easily, but still. Ooh, almost spilled the entire thing there. Ignore all modifier. Yeah. So I mean, what role do you take to for Dire Avengers to fill? Like bolster Guardians, maybe, since they have similar firing profiles or something like that. I don't know. I mean, couldn't Dark Reapers do the same thing? And better? Because they could do it from further away? So basically what I'm saying is Dark Reapers are just awesome. And nobody should take anything else. Back I remember in 1st and 2nd edition, Dark Reapers just had missile launchers. So you paid, it was like 210 points or something for 3 missile launchers. And then you could buy their X-Arc. Hey, more Zaviver. Hey, more. I'm going to call you more. Hey, just putting together some Hellblasters for my Raptors. Basing them right now. Dire Avengers are just 1 attack better than Guardians. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe they'll do something in the Codex coming up. They still look cool, and Assermen is awesome. And do you have to take... No, you don't. That was old. I was thinking, do you have to take an aspect squad of the Phoenix Lord that you're taking? I think if you don't, you're automatically losing the emotional battle. Mori? Okay, cool. Mori. That's a cool name, though. I really like it. It looks almost elvish to me. Not to be rude. Is there any like detachment maybe where aspect warriors get a bonus or a benefit that would put the Dire Avengers over the top? Oh, cool. Raven Guard are awesome. They were the ones I was first planning on doing, but then I read about the Raptors and it's like, oh, that's a really cool concept. The whole tactical, reasonable Marines. I really like that. Didn't stop me from getting a Cave and Shrike figure though. Cave and Shrike is pretty darn cool, just as a figure. I like the beaky helmet. Yeah, we need to figure out like some sort of detachment combination or bonus, stat bonus or something from something that makes Dire Avengers better than their other contemporaries. Because they're too cool figures to like leave out. I just really like the look of them. See, this is how, okay. So here, almost the end. We're getting close there. Let's see if I turn it that way. There. Cheep, cheep. Very cool. Thanks, I like it's a Hellblaster and he's got a cyber arm. I think that's pretty cool. Raven Guard are awesome. I painted a couple figures as Raven Guard. Then I converted them. I made my Reavers at first were Raven Guard, and then I was like, but Raptors. There we go. Well, once I get these guys based, I need to varnish them, and that's it, I think. And then I'm going to, I think it's still early. Night is young. Ah, darn it. I think I left URLs on. I need to turn that off. Sorry, guys. I forgot where I put it. There's settings, there we go, moderate. Block hyperlinks, there we go. All right. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let me catch up with what you were saying, Sentai. Protector host. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Huh. I mean, 2+ save makes a difference. So, I mean, they'd be good at holding on to things. But the main thing would be finding what you lose by choosing that detachment and stuff. Well, that's not bad. I have a little dog fur on my base. Yeah, lots of losses for it, I'm sure. Oh, man. So I guess what we're coming with is Dire Avengers are not a path you want to go down unless you really, really like them. That's too bad. It's too bad because they're like kind of, some of the iconic, for aspect warriors. What about that craft world that focuses on aspect warriors? Would they get something? Or wait, they don't have a detachment. It probably doesn't make a difference, does it? Guardian Defender, Storm. How are Storm Guardians? I always thought like Storm Guardians back in my day, they were a bad choice because they were, Guardians that were focused on hand-to-hand, and Guardians were just terrible at hand-to-hand. No matter, even if they had swords and a power fist. I guess it's thematic though, but still, not something that if you want to win. But winning isn't everything. We're getting there. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, invulnerable save is good, but it's not something you can build your battle line around, you know? Unless it's something with a really good invuln and really good, you know, durability otherwise, like Blade Guard vets. I could see that, Blade Guard vets. I didn't think I would like Blade Guard veterans, like just as models. I was like, oh, it's so sword and sorcery looking, but when I got down and I put some together, they're beautiful. And I love this, you know, Blade Guard Ancient with his crazy standard. Yeah, T3 bodies, you can't do too much with that. And also, if they're supposed to hold objectives, I mean, you take away maneuver from Eldar, and that's never a good thing. Or do they have sticky objectives? They have sticky objectives. Maybe. I've only played 3 games of 10th edition. So I'm not like, I'm far from an expert. So these are all just my abstract thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, invulns don't mean anything for the most part unless they're invoked, and then you're usually messed up. But I just like them. I don't know. The math part of my brain, it does something to it. Sticky objectives is always good to have. You know? It's good for the first move and all. But do Guardians have that too? I guess then it just matters, like, you know, what's the price difference? All right, we've got basic bases done. I'm going to add some rocks and some tufts. Just Storm Guardians. Storm Guardians might be good. You know, I could see them. Don't they come with some sort of added element that makes them tougher? They have like some sort of robot or something, or a turret. I know regular Guardians have a shooty thing. Alright, let's do some rocks. Some sort of shooty thing. I need more group. With the same platform, I thought one had one kind of platform and the other had, you know, one had basically a support weapon and then the other had some other, like some sort of shield thing. Or maybe am I thinking of Tau? I might be thinking of Tau. Which are Eldar, but even weaker and shootier. The main thing that stops me from playing Tau, you know, is I look at it and I think like, oh, I don't want to have to figure out all that stupid spotting, targeting, blah, 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 blah. That's so obnoxious. rocks. Did it? Why so? Do the Storm Guardians get a better invuln save than Dire Avengers? Because that would be hilarious. That would be so hilarious to me. Come on, there's gotta be. Get some more on there. Good enough. Ah, what is the invuln? Is it 5+ still? So basically the Dire Avengers have nothing going for them that other people don't do better. And they don't even do different things better. Come on, you can do better than that. Get off there. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Dire Avengers having that. Crazy. This is not working. Son of a... All right. Poor guys. You know what? That's it. You get 2 rocks. That's all you get. Causing me problems. That's what you get. I got like an inch of the back of my throat. A second. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. Put my microphone back on. There we go. Yeah. Well, I mean, it means, they can claim one thing in the first round, they go out and die, and hey, if you're lucky, that thing stays claimed for a little bit longer. Okay. Some of these rocks are flying all over the place. Oh, that's what they were there for, is harvesting the fate dice. So, Dire Avengers don't even get that. I wonder what they're going to get with the new codex. They gotta have something to make up for that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we got rocks. Now we're going to need some grass tufts. Ooh, open up. Have you already figured out your Eldar army list? If you're going to field something in the next few days? There. All right. Rocks are done. Let me get my super glue. All right. Excuse me. It's all right. Almost done. Just got grass tufts to do. Get this out of the way. And this can go away. Well, yeah, you've got all those walkers. You're gonna have to see though when the new codex comes out. You know what? Those are. I think I'll use smaller ones because these are small bases. Let's go with just a few. We're only going to do like one grass tuft every other guy. Because I feel like you don't want to oversaturate it. Nothing but grass tufts. But you should figure out an army list. Tell me what you're going to do. In case we play, then I can counter it. So you get a tuft. Put this tuft on the back. You get a tuft. Actually, the sergeant gets a tuft because he's cool. Go there. No. And as everybody knows, tactical tuft is very important. You get a tuft. Let's see. 5 Guardians, Eldrad. Need to see if Eldrad's still needed. Farseers, I didn't think were very useful. Or they didn't seem to be to me, at least. This is going to have to go in the back. Are you going to do a Warlock Council? I mean, of those units, I would say 1 unit of the Guardians, Eldrad, the Wraith Lords for sure, the Warwalkers for sure. But other than that, I don't know. I think I just ruined this. No, I didn't. Maybe. We'll see. Those rocks are probably going to fall off. Alright. Done basing. We're going to have to go and varnish. So I'm going to step away briefly to varnish. Need to get my varnish box. Varnish box. All right, I will be right back. That's right, rattle cans. Old school. I'll be back in like a minute or two. I'll let them dry outside. Hi, honey. Going well? I'm just going to do some varnishing. Okay, you got the puppy? Okay, well, live it too. Let's see, okay, gotta line these guys up. I know you can't see them, but lining them up. And then a little more rattle can love. Rotate. Rotate. All right. Now let them dry. We'll get started on something else since we still got time. Let's see. All right, Sentai, I'm going to give you the choice. What do we want to work on right now? 2K points, wow. Okay. 2K points, what did you take? But I'm going to give you, I want you to choose what we work on tonight. I have, let's see, down here. Oh, I have a Triarch Stalker. I have Zarek the Silent King. I have, oh, I've got the Dark Angels Inner Circle Task Force, the Monolith, or Veteran Guardsman for a Krieg. What should we start working on tonight? You have anything? Any preference? Oh, the camera's looking at me. They're looking at my chair. Let's see, look down here. Over here? Nope. I'll have to turn it off. Or turn off the tracking. Oh, it's why it's following my arm. That's so weird. Maybe I'll bring it over there. Here, follow this. How about this? No? There, I think I turned it off. There we go. Oh no, it's still mad. Let's see. Try this. That's so strange. He's going schizophrenic. Maybe I need some sort of miniature. Watch this. Come down, back down here. Watch that. Thank you. Man, that thing is being schizophrenic. Okay. Did you hear me, Sentai? Are you still there? Anybody still there? When I listed off all the different stuffs? Yeah, I should shake this out. Yeah, this is what you want. Come back down here. Yeah, it's kind of, well, it's because I had it tracking those models, and when I took them away, I was like, what? I started freaking out. Not very smart. But still kind of fun. Like, I don't know, it amuses me. I know it probably does not amuse my audience, but yeah, I feel like Tony Stark with that retarded robot. Anyway. But did you hear, I've got boxes down here. I don't know, the Triarch Stalker, Dark Angel Inner Task Force, Zarak, Kriegsman, or Monolith. Something we can get started on. Do you have any preference? If you don't, I'm just going to do the Triarch, because that's easy. Here, look at this. Follow this. Thank you. Monolith? Yeah, I'm not going to get very far on that. But I mean, we could open it up. We could take a look at it while I wait for the other things to dry. That would be just a bit of time. We could, start it. Triarch Stalker, we might be able to get done. I don't know. And I've only got like an hour and some. I think that might be a bit much. Well, Stalker so far? Yeah, okay. We'll get started. We'll have more results with that. I mean, the Monolith is just a big box. We don't know. It could be just 4 pieces of plastic, All right, where's my X-Acto? Oh, there it is. If it was 4 pieces of plastic, yeah. You never know. And like some lightning effects. Yeah, I still haven't used any of their decals. Like I haven't found like a surface, but then I've done mostly just their infantry and the Nightbringer. Those are the only things of Necrons I've done so far. How old is this model? Come on, follow this. This is what you want. It's right there. I can't see the... There we go. 2011. So 14 years ago. So it's kind of an old thing. So this actually might not take a huge amount of time. Let's take a look. Look forward through it. Seems to have a fair amount of steps, but they look to be big steps. Oh, I've got a job for you, Sentai. You need to find out which is the best gun that this thing can have. I don't feel like magnetizing it, so just tell me and I'll hold you accountable. Because if this robot doesn't do good, I'll say it was Sentai's fault. Oh, it looks like he's got 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like 2 is sort of almost a plasma, has 2 different profiles. Well, 3, oh, 3 looks cool though. I'm probably going with 3. It looks like the Gauss thingy. The big old Gauss thing. Okay, let's get started. You need 62, 58, 430, and 66. There's 62 and 58. And my snips. I should hold them right. Just 2. So what is your 2,000 point list? You figured it out, right? 4, 30, and 66. Yeah, I kind of like that. But also, it looks the best. It looks like the best gun to me. Just because it has cool looks to it. There we go, 4. This was another Necron thing that I got just because I like the look of it. Okay, so 30 looks like, I don't know. There it is. It looks like a blender to me. Or some sort of food processing thing. Okay, Eldrad, Farseer. Oh, did you already tell me and I missed it? No, I didn't. 5 Wraith Blades. Wraith Blades I like. Wraith Guard. And so you should be, what's that, Yandin? The ones that are all about the Wraith Guard and stuff. 66. Should be over here. Excuse me. Oh, you need to get a Spirit Seer, dude. Or 3 of them, if you're going to have that many, dead dudes. Spirit Seers are godly. With Wraith Lords or Wraith Guards. At least I remember them being that way, but I could be wrong. Alright. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. in about 7 minutes, I want to go out and get the Marines. I don't want them to be out there too long. Oh, is it? Uh-oh. Are they finally getting shut down? I might have to actually start buying books again. I'm kidding, I would not buy books. Uh-oh. Or you could be hacked. You could be getting the 4chaned. And this X-Acto knife is getting dull. I'm gonna have to swap out the blade. Excuse me. Oh, I hope I don't get the hiccups. You know, Wikipedia is so useful. You know, Games Workshop could not do wrong if they just put all their rules online. They would suddenly get many more people playing the game. They'd get a lot more mind share. And people would still want the hardbound books. And the data cards and everything. Still. Oh, where's my glue? There's my glue. Down here. You can tell this is an old Games Workshop miniature because it has big contact area and big pieces. Oh, you want the limited edition codex for who? I'm getting the Krieg one, even though it's like instantly out of date. Eldar? Yeah. And it's like, oh, sorry, these rules are wrong. Yeah. Let's see, where does this go? This doesn't have a... This has no groove. This just goes right on there. That's really weird. Ah, I think I found... No? No, that's wrong. This can't be right. Aha! That's where I was doing it wrong. There we go. I'm so smart. That would have been great if I did it and all of a sudden I was like, oh, and I had to yank it all apart. There we go. Oh, and then I'm squish. All right, stick, stay. And then this goes, oh, this is like the control seat. Goes like this, and then this goes like this, I think. Yeah. And that goes in there. And it sits like that. Oh, YouTube's going to say, are you still there? Where's my mouse? Excuse me. All right, that's the bike seat. Oh, I'm going to go get the Marines. We'll be right back. Doesn't seem to be dry. Does not seem to be matte varnish either. I'm going to, or I think the one I was using must have been running out because that is shiny. So we're going to have to spray these again with a different bottle. Because what the hell, man? That's Death Guard green. Don't know what that is. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't ruin them. Optimistic. All right. Throw this out. Normally I'll be done streaming, but I had to deal with the audio malfunction earlier. So I'm going to keep going. For another hour. Maybe we'll be able to finish with this Triarch dude. Okay. Next we need Necron legs. So 9 and 10. Where are the Necron legs? Here they are. This Necron is pretty tall. Now we need 33, 42, 25, and 7. There's 7. I think it's a Necron neck. There's 42. Let's see, we need 33. What does it look like? There it is. Spiky armor. And you still need 25, which looks like a Necron spine. There it is. All right, let's clean these. There's something kind of nice though about working with a sort of only marginally sharp X-Acto knife, since you're less likely to stab yourself to death. Like I can brace things with my thumb and not worry too much. And feeties. Alright, so these legs go, oh, that's cool. They fit right in these slots, it looks like. If I can get them to fit. There. So it looks like they go here and down here. Hey. Oh, look at this. Over here. Nope. Good enough. Legs. Then this and the neck. The neck goes in there. Well, that's cool. It's a very clear marking of where it should go. And this, I did not clean, or I did not clean enough. Does this go this way or the other way? I think it goes the other way. Yeah, like that. Yep, fits right in. That is nicely engineered. Oh, I need number 40, which is a chest plate. I missed that one. It's right here. This goes on the front here. Yep. It's right in there. And this goes on the back. Yeah, like that. It's pretty good. Torso. Now I need the skull and the pelvis, or the gynecological area. Yeah, 6 and 8. Which is not here. There it is. There they are. Okay, the head goes right there. Straighten that head. This guy's like really tucked into his chest-ecological area. He's not sticking. Stay. Which way does this go? Okay. Well, that's easy. And then this goes on the vehicle. Like that. This is pretty engineered pretty well, so like usually it's a hassle to get a rider on a vehicle, but this is pretty straightforward. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go get the Marines now. Hopefully they're varnished. What the heck? Why are they're shiny? Too shiny. They're gonna need some more time to dry. Get them at the end of the night. You know what, I'm going to bring them inside. Because maybe it's too cold. Might be affecting things. All right, let's go. Okay. Back. Oh, they don't look that shiny. I was a little bit worried. I think that's better. Still sticky though. Don't want to mess with them. Sticky. Okay. Page 2. 3, 5, 26, 11, and 41. You still there, Sentai? I suppose I could check the list. That means I'd have to reach all the way over there. Cool. Okay, 11 and 41. Some arms. Should be elsewhere. There it is. Man, that varnish stinks. It is smelly. Trying to get the camera to work better, but it is not. Try this. Trying to figure it out. Animal tracking. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Stay. Hey, Galera. How you doing? I'm letting the Raptors dry, and so I'm working on a Triarch Stalker in the meantime. Because I just varnished them, so they're a bit sticky. This is down. The final bit. They're almost done. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I need to clean these up. Thank you, they're okay. I kind of messed them up a little bit at the beginning. Got the dark tone all messed up. I was trying a different ratio of the ink wash to the to water. It came out not as good as I'd like. I'm just glad I was able to get them done tonight. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I've got all 10 of them done. I'm just going to let them dry a little bit longer. Work on this a little bit. If you don't like Necrons, this is Sentai's choice. It's totally his fault. I throw him under the bus. But But do you play Galera? Do you play 40K? Or Paint? I barely play. Although that varnish, it smells. Probably gonna get a headache from it, I can tell. Oh, salamanders, cool. Apparently there's rumors that they're supposed to be getting some new stuff. Not this week, not this month, but I think 2 months down the line, because they showed a marine salamander in the previews. So it could be a thing. Now this says you connect the arm first before, or you connect the hand to the console before you connect the other part of the arm. That's interesting. So you connect this first. Interesting. And the consoles. They don't show these consoles. Like what angle? Okay. So they go like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, where does this hand go? I think it just hovers over the board. Not tomorrow. I was going to do it, I usually try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Although sometimes if I'm, you know, bored and lonely and doing stuff, I'll stream then. Oh, sorry. Maybe around, you know, I stream whenever, like, yeah, I can steal a few hours. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are when I actually, like, you know, go out of my way. Let's see. Like on weekends, I'll sometimes do it. Here, I'll get this. And there we go. Is that working? No, that did not work at all. Come back here. I need to... Come on. That arm's not connected for some reason. Stick. Okay, see you, Galera. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Games Workshop tried to take him down. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go bring out the Marines. Let's see how they turn out. Oh, you know what? There's a tiny dot that I need to fix. Give me a little bit of this. Really? Wraiths of the Void? Yeah, with your mini Wraith card and everything, that would make sense. All right, here's the first guy. Let's see. Zoom in. There, first guy. 2 of the following Spirit Seers. Can't you normally have 3 Spirit Seers, or can you only have 1 otherwise? Or is that his battle line or something? Like on top of it? Alright, this guy turned out pretty decent. Not bad. Looks cool. Let's see. Next dude. Probably I need to clean up his base a little bit. Where's my black? There it is. Why is that? If that was your big focus. That's kind of weird. These guys stink. What else do you lose? How do these guys' bases look? Needs a little touch up. There we go. Tears of Aisha. Hold on. Spirit Seer model loses the Tears of Aisha ability. Huh. Why? I wonder why that is. Why would people take that then? Oh, closed door. There. Alright, this guy doesn't look bad. Oop. There. Kapow. Not bad. Next. Needs a little touch up on the base. Okay. Well, let me read what you got there. As I keep paint on my finger. The unit's finished being attacked, the unit can shoot it. Oh, that's not bad. But do Wraithguard have, aren't there what guns only 12-inch range, or are they 24? This guy smells. Huh. What's the benefit of taking the detachment? Which would you use? Turned out okay. Wraith marked. That does not seem like too good, you know? That does not seem to be very good at all. I mean, maybe I'm missing the utility of that. This guy turned out pretty well. Not bad. Pow. All right, they're done. They are officially done. Oh, dude. I've got a big old fingerprint in the varnish right there. Oh, it's messed up. Oh, I can see it. Son of a... And there's like some paint sloughed off to the side. Ooh, I'm mad. Ooh, I am mad. Where's my paint? Yeah, loss of the ability to fire back is huge. I would not be happy with that. Wrong paint. Throw my X-Acto knife at my figures. Clean this up a little. Something happened with that varnish that I was using out of the first can, I think. Yeah, that's not good. You should probably take a different attachment. Yeah. That is like 140 for 10. Man, that's bad. I'm always going to look at this figure and be like, ugh. Because he's got like an indentation in his shoulder. Man, that's annoying as heck. they're done for now. Song of Renewal, your command says the bearer can use this enhancement. Oh gosh, that's huge. That's like directly paying you points. Okay. I put these guys aside. Put over here. So we can finish up this triarch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it, but we'll see. And it's going to bug me. Grr. Excuse me. All right. Rest of the stuff we need to do. $61 and $59. Oh well. Maybe things will change with the codex and it won't be completely slipshod. Let's see. 51. There it is. Then we need 67 and 63, which are these two big chunking pieces. Still, I don't think that's worth it. Is there anything that helps like the avatar or anything like a monster unit? Because I could see that like focusing on that maybe. I could see that being better for small scale games, you know? Oh yeah? Well, he's going to lose that anyways. Yeah, it seemed like it. Did they only have one attachment for the longest time, though? Like one type of detachment or something? Yeah. This goes this way. And then this goes this way. And then this goes on top. Oh, this is like, oh, duh, this is a heat ray from War of the Worlds. That's what this is. Oh. There. This looks like a heat ray. Okay, this goes on the back. Like that. Okay. And then the little buggy parts go on the sides. Is that it? Yeah. Like that? Hmm. This does not seem to connect right. Okay, so this should go in there, and that should go in there. And then that is supposed to twist and turn and break. Great. The Harlequin, they have the Harlequin one that goes with the Drukhari, right? That one does not seem too good because you're basically competing with yourself. I thought that one did not go well. Oh, what is this? This is weird. Maybe we'll try this one first. This does not fit. It's supposed to go like that. That is weird. This does not seem to go right. That doesn't, yeah. These do not seem to be good benefits. Okay, I've got this one in there for the most part. Well, I mean, they're going to be losing fate dice anyways. Okay, so the right side goes okay, the left side not so much. But you know what? Good enough for government work. Stay. Oh, this is the weird, like, chaos arrow thing. 2 and 27, 27. What's down here? Yeah, they've had that for a while. Kind of goofy. Alright, where's 2? There's 2. A pair of 27s, which I think are over here. Oh, those are 29s. There's 27s. All right, now we need 4 29s. For these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just take off that it comes through even coat of paint. If I want this to look good. Hopefully I can do this without ruining the decal. Somehow some of the varnish like solidified and took a fingerprint. Feels almost like melted plastic. Need to get that smooth. Otherwise, it'll just keep showing up. I mean, that is a big nerf. You got to see, going from being able to control the dice rolls to re-rolling one. That's pretty bad. That chunked his emblem a little bit. All right, let's try a new fresh coat of paint. Oh well. What can you do? Hopefully that cleans it up. It's just not going to look as clean as I'd like it to. It's too bad. This was one of my favorite figures for this group of guys. That's what I get for, like, I knew the rattle can was running low on varnish. And I know it clumps when it gets to the end. And yeah, you're right. It's good it'll no longer be a thing. Maybe this will pass as battle damage. Ugh. My music's done. It's gonna have to pass. That's what I get for being a cheap bastard. And keep trying to use a varnish can past its life. Oh, and I think I'm about done for tonight. I'll leave this here for now. But these are them. Sentai, that's it. Let me turn the, let's see if that'll be a little bit better to view. Fun. I just wish the, I don't know if you can see, but his shoulder pad, let's see if I can turn it there. The shoulder pad in the right vent, they got messed up by the varnish. It's okay, but still, like every time I look at him, I'll see that smooge. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me and talking to me, man. It always makes this a lot easier and more fun. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and start cleaning. I'll talk to you later. You have a good night.